Hello there and welcome back to Monster Hunter Wilds. I was originally going to do a full playthrough of this game, and well, I kind of did record a full playthrough of this game. Uh, I just watching some of it back, and I wasn't really happy with the quality of it. I was filming it at a really inconvenient time with lots of cars and bikes going past us. You just heard a bike go past there. Um, I was filming it whilst I was on holiday, and as a result, it was the middle of the day. There was literally traffic outside all the frigging time. Um, I was also super sleep deprived because I was trying to complete the whole game before going back to work off of my holiday. And I wound up rushing through a bunch of stuff, and I just wasn't really all that happy. So I decided, instead of uploading that playthrough, what we would instead do is we'd forego the story and we'd jump straight into the quote unquote end game. Um, and basically, what I'll do is I'll try and show you every monster in the game. We'll do it one monster at a time, so some videos might be longer than others. And I'll try my best to show off as many weapons as possible as well. I'm not as good with some weapons as I am with others, which is why we're doing the easiest monster today with the Charge Blade, which is my absolute worst weapon ever. I suck with this weapon. You'll see me do embarrassing things and also not probably play it very optimally. But it doesn't matter too much because what we're hunting today is Froggo. Maybe we'll hunt two of them if there's still two around. Which one's got better things for me? Neither of them are really that great. We'll just put a pin in that boy. And then we're gonna go hunt him. I just noticed there were two on the map, so I thought this is a great way to start. Charge Blade. I don't actually really know what's been added to the Charge Blade since the previous games because I have not really played much Charge Blade in my time. There's a reason this is my worst weapon. Um, but the general gist is you build up files in your sword mode and you can then store the energy from those files into your shield, your sword, or your axe, depending on what you do. The idea is you're supposed to get a healthy collection of different things. There's one Froggo, but this is the one we're interested in. So this is our Chief Froggo here. And this is the starting monster for Monster Hunter. He's appeared in a bunch of my videos already, or a couple. We hunted him in the beta, and then we hunted him in the first episode of the playthrough that will never be. But we're gonna maybe sort of...
Terrain can be tricky. Fortunately, the same goes for monsters.
really, Alma, she does this a lot. She offers us useless tips that don't help us. Right, we're just gonna get this underway. So to start a quest in this game when you're out in the wild, all you actually have to do is just hit a monster, and like the monster will start fighting you, and after a certain period of time, it begins. And I'm, as you're seeing, terrible. He's already leaving. But yeah, it's quite a convenient little feature, and it's something that I've made a lot of use of in my own personal time, like just sort of going out into the world and hunting whatever's about. Oh, mistimed that. Wonder if it still counted. Nope. So the Charge Blade has a perfect guard mechanic, which I will try and show you. But we're going to put some power in our shield first, and then we're going to see if we can... Oh, he's not actually... Okay, I'm going too soon. Now I'm going too late. We will get a perfect parry. Give it a sec. Okay, well, we're just going to beat on this guy. So this guy is relatively free as a hunt. No, that didn't work. Annoying. He does a lot of basic slams, a lot of basic punches, and is just generally a good boy. As far as starting monsters go, he is actually kind of the perfect tutorial monster. I've never seen him do that before. Is he on the other side? Oh my god. This is fantastic. Woo. Okay, that was new. I've never seen that before, and it was great. There's a perfect guard. You can tell perfect guard by the fact that you get the little flash of light. And now you're going to see some terrible swinging of the axe. Oh. We're gonna go back to sword mode just for a second. So yeah, super easy tutorial monster, this guy, basically. The only reason he's gonna hit me is if I'm playing badly. Do we have a wound? Nope, no wound. Whoopsie. See, like that. And this will happen more with Charge Blade than other weapons, because I'm just really bad at timing with this weapon. We're not going to heal. This is our caveat. We're going to try not to heal against this guy. Which I'm sure won't come back to bite us in the face. But yeah, he's just a simple little punching bag, basically. He's great for testing out new weapons if you're new to Monster Hunter games and don't want to put yourself in at the deep end. We don't actually have anything powered up in our Charge Blade right now, so we actually don't really want to be using that. Whoa! There's a wound break. Now, I was hoping I would be able to show you an amped element discharge, but I'm doing really badly at it at the moment. But we'll see. Okay, we've got a chance. We'll wait for him to do his slam down, and then we're just going to go for it. Well, that was the move. It kind of missed, but... but yeah, as you can see, Froggo, very slow, very dumb. He's got a lot of personality, though. I love the way he just got stuck in that bit of scenery, which, as I say, never seen that before. He's already kind of weak looking, I think. Whoa! God, I shouldn't be talking about him like this. He'll hurt me. Yeah, I think more than anything with this monster, I really just like his personality. You can actually find him, like, bathing in the oasis if you leave him be for long enough. And he will, like, go to the little patches of water and just sort of wash himself up, which is really cute. Another thing you notice about him is you should see on his forearms he has these rocks. He's literally licked those rocks up from the floor and stuck them to his arms to clobber you with, which is hilarious. Okay, and down he goes. Just gonna quickly go into that, and then big ol' hit. Nice. And then we'll go for the wound. Perfect. I might go for this wound as well. The wound system, by the way, great fun. Doesn't get old. I hope they keep it in all Monster Hunters going forwards. I'm sure they will. The other thing I hope they keep is just like the ability to aim, like aim striking. So fun. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh, is this gonna hurt? No, we're good. We're just gonna change back. Oh my god, down he goes. Oh, I could have done a other thing with this weapon, but it's okay. So as is with all Monster Hunter games, when they get weak, they limp. They also have a little skull indicator on the HUD. That way you can tell they're ready to be captured, which is something you can also do. We'll go into that a bit later. I'll show you like capturing something at some point. You'll be seeing spoilery monsters in the bottom corner of the screen, or on the right side of the screen, should I say. Because obviously we are in endgame. So I apologise if you're trying to like sort of see this all in order. We're also going to go a little bit out of order as well in this series because I thought it might be more fun to leave some of the apex predators until later on. Let's do the other move. It didn't actually work. I can't actually remember why that's happened. Oh, I need it in my shield first, that's why. Alright, that's cool. Guard point, baby. It's actually quite a nice guard point as well. Oh, it's dead. What I was going to show you was this attack, which is just a little thing to supercharge your sword. And then your sword will also be glowing, and you can get extra hits on each slash, which is pretty cool. But, yeah. I didn't show that off, because I'm silly. But yeah, this was Froggo. I mean, as a starting monster, Froggo is pretty awesome. I think, like, it's kind of hard to give him a high score out of 10 just because of how basic and simplistic his moveset is. But in a way, that's kind of the point of him. So it's also hard to be too harsh on him. You won't really see this monster getting much action from endgame players. I mean, I'm wearing the weakest armor possible right now, for high rank at least. And, like, even without healing myself, my Palico healed me a couple of times, but even without healing myself, he was a relatively easy hunt. If you ever cart to this guy, it will usually be because of, like, a silly mistake on your part, or, like, some terrain glitch or something like that. Yeah, he's not really much of a threat. I think he wins all of his points from his personality. He's a silly, derpy little frog boy with a big licky tongue, sticks rocks to his arms. I think I'm gonna give him 6 frogs out of 10. So he's gonna get 6 frogs out of 10 from me. I think as a starting monster, he's kind of the perfect starting monster almost. Maybe not my favorite of all time, but yeah, he's a great starting monster. 6 out of 10. And he was a good start to Wilds. And I think this is how we're going to do the videos from here on. I think we will just like do one for each monster, and then when they release new monsters, we'll do them for those as well. I probably still won't be done with the initial roster by the time Mizutsune comes out, but yeah, I think that's the plan. I think too much went wrong with my playthrough for me to upload it in a carefree manner. I would have to do like shed loads of editing, which I unfortunately just don't have the time for. You'll have noticed that my videos have kind of been edited a lot less recently. It's just because time has been an issue. And obviously this is just sort of a hobby rather than a sort of a job for me. So yeah, that was Chatacabra. Super cool. 6 out of 10. Thank you very much for watching this first episode of Monster Hunter Wilds, ranking monsters from beginning to end, A to Z, but not really because we're going in chronological order, minus a few which we're doing out of chronological order for reasons that I think are great. That's a pretty long title. I might workshop that a little bit. But yes, thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Farewell.